do when you are starting anything. You kind of get to discuss what you're doing and what it means. Because, I mean, I haven't really done anything trip-wise yet besides hop on planes, so I can't really discuss much of the traveling as of yet. But one of the things that this place has kind of reminded me of is what it actually means to call a place home. I mean, my mom picked me up from the airport, and even landing in MCI, I recognized a lot of landmarks, although everything was much more watery than usual because it's been raining a lot here. But we were driving through northern Missouri from Kansas City to St. Joe, and as you can see, since it's been raining so much, there's lightning bugs everywhere. And that is one of my fondest memories of childhood is lightning bugs. I mean, that's one of the first discussions of life and death you get into as a kid, because as kids, you find out that you take a lightning bug and you smash it and things glow, but only for a couple seconds. And so you get to discuss and ponder what the value of life is. And that's one of those questions that I want to think about and ruminate on and approach in this trip, but that's for later. The two things that I wanted to talk about most are the meaning of home, which, I mean, to me, this kind of is the truest meaning of home for me, even though for the longest time I tried to get out of here as quickly as I could. But for me, I think what home truly means is the place that has the most and the most meaningful memories and emotions attached to it. Doesn't always have to be good, but I feel like home is the place that means the most to you, for better or worse. And I mean, the stories that I could tell you about this place, I mean, I'm sitting on the back porch of the home that I was raised in, and you're overlooking the hayfield that when I was a kid would always be baled up. We'd play around on the hay bales, and there's a gazebo which multiple of my brothers and sisters have gotten married in. There's used to be a rope swing. I'm actually going to end up putting that back up in the next couple days, made of tugboat rope that as a kid I used to love swinging on, and we used to have a trampoline back there that we would put a sprinkler underneath, and in the hot summer we would hop around on the trampoline and the sprinkler to get cool. But enough nostalgia. And so on any trip, what you are doing is you are leaving home. And so what does this trip exactly mean to me? It's a bit of a pilgrimage, which is another word that you could sit and define for a while, but to me, I'm hoping that this trip kind of takes me to some of my extremes, and forces me to learn and grow and come in contact with new things and expand my worldview. And I'm hoping that I learn quite a bit from that. One of my things that I want to do with my life is see as much of the world as possible, and this is one of the first major steps that I've taken towards making that a reality. And I'm excited for it. It terrifies me. The two are almost indistinguishable at times.